Hello. Kiri Honey here, relationship coach for moms who want to have a stronger partnership than they did before the kids. Thank you for joining me today. We are talking about the 5 key habits, or the 5 keys is what I've been calling it, to a stronger partnership. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you what the 5 keys are, and then I'm going to tell you why they are so important and how this program that I'm launching in the pre-sale will help you with these and how that will help you have a stronger partnership. Then at the end, I am going to answer some questions that I've received. And if you've got any more questions, feel free to pop them in the comments and I will answer those. Also, can you tell me that you were here by commenting below or liking this post? That would be amazing, and it would help other people to see it as well. So just a quick refresher that the 5 keys to a stronger partnership pre-launch program at half price will end tomorrow at midnight. And I'm trying to decide which country I do that in, but I'm going to keep it open to midnight where you are. So it'll be a little bit longer than normal. So that's lucky for you. All right, let's jump in. The 5 keys to a stronger partnership. So what are they? Key number 1 is to find your own happiness. Now, why is that important to having a stronger partnership? Well, because you can't actually rely on anyone else to make you happy. And I learned this the hard way because I really believed in a long time that happy wife, happy life concept. And the reality is that it just doesn't work. Yes, if you are happy, your life will be happy, but everyone has to be happy and you all have to do it on your own terms. Your partners should be supporting that happiness, but not making you happy. You have to find out what makes you happy and do the work yourself. So, how does this program help you do that? You will learn the tools to help you find what brings you joy. Because if you're in the mix of things and it's really hard, you've got little kids running around and you maybe have no idea what makes you happy. That was me. I had completely forgotten who I was and I relied on other people, my husband in particular, thought it was his job to make me happy. It was not. So you will learn the tools to help you figure that out because I know how hard that is just on its own. So we will also look at your values, your self-care, your priorities, and how to make all that happen around your life and around your family. Number 2 is stop expecting. We have a habit of expecting too much of ourselves, our partners, maybe everybody. And we don't always communicate what those expectations are. So if we stop taking each other for granted and stop expecting so much of each other, you will have a lot more joy. You will be a lot more able to communicate your needs, and you actually enjoy things a bit more. So through this particular module inside the 5 keys program that you'd be purchasing, you will receive the tools to help you notice, appreciate, and acknowledge each other more than you currently are. The third thing is being open, honest, and vulnerable. And this is where basically it's hard for us to be our true authentic selves. Don't you think? We've been ingrained from a small age to adapt to certain environments. The whole people-pleasing thing can come into play. And we've been doing it since we were kids because we really just want to fit in, right? So we need to learn how to be our real selves. And if we can't do that with our partners, with our families, then who can we do it with, right? So through this particular module, you will explore what's holding you back. What are your fears? What are your concerns? And you will learn tools to overcome your fears and be able to go after what you want and say what you want and be comfortable being vulnerable, which is really important in a relationship. You want your partner to be open and honest with you, so you need to learn to be able to be open and honest with them. The fourth key is radical responsibility. I always talk about this one as one of my favorites because it's so easy to blame our circumstances, to blame other people for our lives, for the way that things are for us. And it's also easy to fall back into old habits. So when we start to really take responsibility for our actions and our reactions, and we become more aware for how we respond and how we act, there is immense amounts of power in that. So this module will teach you how to own your own actions and reactions, take some ownership of your life, and it also helps build your confidence and your ability to communicate what you want and what you need while taking responsibility for the way you act and react. And the final of the keys is to prioritize your partnership. Let's remember that before there were kids, there were likely just the two of you. How often do we forget that that was the case? It's like all of a sudden you have this other person or you have multiple other people in your lives and you take your partnership for granted. You're just like, oh, they are there. We will talk to them. We will see them. We will acknowledge them when we have time. And funny thing is, we never have time. So unless you prioritize the things that are important to you, they will not be at the top of the list. So we work on getting them, your partnership, your relationship back to the top of the list, and stop taking each other for granted. In this module, you will learn about how to be intentional with your time, how to prioritize that, and teach you about how to show and feel loved and valued. So those are the 5 keys. I have told you what they are. I have told you why they are important and how this program will help you overcome and bring those keys into being so that you can have a stronger partnership, because those 5 things are the fundamental elements of a stronger partnership. Once you've got those things, you can learn more tools to help you build on that, but that is the foundation and that is where you need to start. Now, I'm going to answer a few questions. Again, if you have got questions, you can post them in the comments. If you are unable to join us live, but you've also got questions. I will come back and have a look here, so feel free to pop them in. The first question, what guarantee do you have that this will work? Now, let me just say that relationships have no guarantees. We've talked about the fact that you only have control of yourself, your own actions, your own reactions, the things that you put in. So if you are doing the work, if you are doing the right things, if you are building up your confidence, then the chances are you will be able to approach situations, you will be able to approach life with much more intention, awareness, and confidence. And those are the key guarantees that I offer. So although there are no financial guarantees in this offer, because the price, the investment is so low, I will not be offering financial guarantees. But if you invest in other programs with me, like my Stronger program, those come with other guarantees, because I want you to achieve the same outcomes. I want you to achieve the outcomes that I received. So I do a lot of work there to ensure your success. Question number 2, is there any personal support? So at this stage, this particular program is a self-paced module. You work through the bits and pieces as you wish to go through them. My plan is to have them set out to you on a weekly basis, so you're not overwhelmed with all the content at once and you know which steps to go through. At this stage, there is no private component. That's why it is a smaller investment than working with me in a group capacity. However, when I do launch this program after this week, after the pre-sale, I may include additional bonuses that include some private coaching time, which means that if you purchase the pre-sale, you will automatically get any of the bonuses that I add in during the official launch period. So if you have any more questions about that, feel free to pop them in the chat as well. Number 3, how will I receive the content? So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm looking at building it into a online membership platform. So you would have if you purchase this set, you will receive a membership access. You will receive audio, video, and supporting documents inside that platform. So it will all be there and you will have lifetime access to that, which means when I update the program, when I add more content, et cetera, you will receive all of that without any extra charges or anything. And the launch date officially for that is May 8th. So on that date, you will receive the access to all that information. And final question that I received, is it really only 5 minutes a week of feedback? So I mentioned in the posts and the emails that in exchange for the half price of the program, I will ask for 5 minutes of your time. Hi, Marisha, I see you want to join me. Just give me 1 minute while I answer this question, and then you can come on and join me. So the focus is on achieving your goals. So I will be looking for specific feedback about how the program is laid out, how you learn best, and specific things to support you. So I will be asking you questions basically in either a Google Forms document where there'll be a few questions, or as like a poll or multiple choice so that you can simply reply to an email. Tell me which one you would prefer out of, say, for example, do you prefer to learn this way or this way? And then you just let me know, and that is how we can do it. All right, Marisha, let's get you on and see how this works. Let's see what happens. I have clicked to add you. Maybe you didn't mean to do that. I don't know. Oh, you're joining. Yay! Hi,
Hi.
Marisha.
Hi.
Thank welcome to the live session. What can I do for you?
I think I had a conversation with you yesterday, I believe.
Yes.
In some, I'm sort of going through quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
So any sort of advice to sort of help me get out of bed would be great.
Be a little more specific. So right now we are talking about the 5 Keys program that is in pre-sale. So do you have any questions about that?
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
I've just done all the information about it through this training. So if you want to watch back from the beginning, it will probably answer all the questions that you have about it. And then if you want to set up a private chat, we can do that as well.
All right, I'll do that.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much for popping in.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, thank you so much for being here and watching this today. I hope it has answered your questions. If you have got any other questions about this particular program, please do ask your questions in the comments and I will gladly answer them. All right, take care. Remember that this pre-sale offer finishes at midnight on Saturday, the 4th of March. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.